To all of our viewers on Synergy TV, all of our viewers on Caribbean Showtime Television in Canada, all of our listeners on U975 FM Multicultural Radio, a very warm welcome to another edition of the program Conversations with Zelita, where we continue to inform, educate, empower, and answer those unanswered questions. I am Zelis Singh Rupani, humbly inviting you to sit back, relax, enjoy, more importantly, absorb the relevant information we are about to share with you. I always remind you and advise you to get a pen and paper or a telephone so you can take notes and lock down numbers. That would be helpful for you and your loved ones. By now, most of you will recognize and know I'm not on set live. I'm on location. However, the show will go on. So I invite you to stay with us as we continue to keep you informed, answering those unanswered questions. Directing this morning and in Master Control, Nicholas Group Narayan, we'd like to wish each and every one of you a fantastic day today. It's Friday the 11th of May, 2023. And if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you and yours. We're quickly going to go to our quote for today, which says, a little progress each day adds up to big results. Let me repeat that. A little progress each day adds up to big results. So if you do a little every day, it's certainly going to accumulate and you're going to see results, all right? But you've got to get started. That quote came to us with the kind compliments of Fab India Expo. Remember to check them out for all of their deals, their fantastic offers, their food court, the play area for your children. It's the weekend of Mother's Day, so remember to pick up those special gifts for those special mothers in your life. Let's say good morning going out to the management and staff of Optimal Alternative Treatment Solutions Limited. They've got two locations. One, Monroe Road, that's LP 78 Monroe Road in Cunupare, and the other at Palmas Park in San Fernando. Telephone contact numbers are 354-4459 497-7226. Let me warmly say Sitaram, Namaste, Assalamu Alaikum, Sairam, and a very good morning going out to Master Eric. Master Eric, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Zelisa, and I want to say good morning to all the listeners and viewers out there, and I want to say Sitaram, Assalamu Alaikum, Sairam, and good morning, everyone. So, Zelisa, we're missing you here in studio.
Well, I'm missing you as well and being in the present and getting all of the positive energies, but my thoughts are there. And I know this weekend is going to be a very special weekend because it's recognized as Mother's Day weekend. And I know
Correct.
that is where you're going to, talk to us from the perspective of the importance of mothers in general.
Right, and I want to also, I want to say to everybody out there, to all the mothers and mothers-to-be, this is your day that's coming up. And I'm a firm believer that it shouldn't just be on that day that you're just recognized for what the mothers do in the world and what they do for families. And I just want to say I hope you have the best day ever and that you are recognized and they're going to baby you and pamper you a little bit and show you that they appreciate everything that you do every day. But Zelisa, I want to go over a couple things. I want to go over how women and mothers has really fought their way up over the years and through history. Because One, women from the beginning of time, Zelisa, has always been put second. They have been, back then they were stripped from their rights in different areas in different countries. Some women didn't have the right to speak even in a church, you know,
Correct.
and they were told to sit on the left side, the men on the right side of the church. In the Middle East and India, women were not allowed to have inheritance. They weren't allowed to go out and have a job at that time. And it was hard for them, and they struggled. And without education, knowledge, and the ability to do things, it was hard. But guess what, Lisa? They made it work.
Yeah.
Women are very inventive. They will make things happen with nothing. And this is what I really respect with women. They have a drive that a man will never have. A woman, think about it, Zelisa, and all the viewers out here. When you're sick as a child, who's really the one? Now, we have great fathers out here too.
Yeah.
But normally the mother, whether she's sick herself, she will actually tend to that child. She will be with the child. And when it comes to development of raising a child, especially a newborn, the man will step into, he may check on the child every other 2 hours, but it's the woman, the mother, that actually nurses and takes care of that child. And I want the daughters and sons and the children, I want you to remember back, because your mother played a huge role in your development along with your father. But it's your mother. Zelisa, nowadays, we're looking at children on how they're treating their mothers and their father.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's no respect. You know, they're not listening. I've counseled a bunch of them where the teenagers are actually beating their mothers and telling them, shut up. You know, this needs to stop, because not just on the physical and earthly side, but what happens is, what are they accumulating on the spiritual side? And mothers need to be honored. They need to be looked up to. But it's not being done in a lot of cases. And every time, if you strike, and I want the husbands to also understand, every time you strike a woman, whether you're the child or you're the husband or a relative, you are striking also the Divine Mother. And whatever you're going to get from that, I will not assume, you are accumulating something very heavy that you're going to weigh, that's going to weigh you down when you leave this body. Women, I want you to understand. Now, I'm going to revert into Hinduism if I have a few minutes.
Sure, you do.
Before break.
Sure, you do. Go right ahead.
Do you ever see, Zelisa and everybody watching, if you're Hindu, the murti of Mother Durga? And on Mother Durga, on her second right hand, there's a discus. And the discus is spinning in a circle. What this means, she's the center of the universe. The same way a mother is in a family. She's the center of the household. When everything happens per day, think about it, everybody. You wake up, you're getting ready for school. Your mother makes sure, she'll say, do you have your books? Do you have this? Here's your lunch. Make sure you do this. Did you brush your teeth? The husband, he'll wake up. She'll say, here's your food. Here's this. Have a great day. If she wasn't up and she didn't do this, there would be kind of chaos within the household. If you come home and there's no cooked food, you'll feel lost. You come home, you get ready for work the next day. Who did the laundry? The mother. Now, here's another thing we have now. 85% of the women that are married today has a job. So she is actually working all day. She's coming home. And now she's organizing the house. She's doing the chores. She's making sure it's straightened up, make sure the laundry's done. Let me tell you something. People don't know, Zelisa, how many hats a woman wears per day.
Yeah.
You
You're
know,
very correct. You're very, very correct. I always try to use the comparison of understanding the depth of the job of a woman in the house, because she's just more than the woman or the mother or the wife or the caretaker. She's like the prime minister that has to put together everything in the house. More so, you're very correct. Nowadays, women are working, and not only just working one, but two or three jobs in order to maintain and keep her family going.
correct.
So she's up by 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock every morning, cooking the meal to ensure that they've got their meals, putting everything in place, and still going out to do a day's job, coming home and working extra hours in order to put back a meal on at night, getting things in place for the next day, doing homework, getting the food cooked, washing clothes. She is constantly on the go. And
Correct.
I don't really think people truly understand the dynamics of a woman. You spoke about Indian Hinduism. Um, we've been taught in the Hindu faith that the woman is the Lakshmi, she's the light of a home. In the Middle East, you spoke of the Middle East. Until recently, women were not even allowed to drive.
Correct.
There's still a constant battle in this year 2023 when it comes to the rights of women around the world. Women are still not treated with respect and we can come back into our own country, Master Eric. Recently, where the opposition leader was always being thrown stones at. Where is the sense of, respect? You know, we still don't have that respect in this year 2023. So we still do have a lot to learn. We still do have a lot of growing to do. And you're very correct. Do we truly, really understand the importance and the essence of a woman in our lives?
And then, I don't know if we're going to go to break now, probably 2 minutes. But within the 2 minutes, let's look in Iraq, Syria, Saudi Arabia, Iran. In there, Zelisa, and it's written in the scriptures that if you go to court and there are witnesses to be needed, if there's only one man and if there's not two men as a witness, or one man as a witness, and there were women that witnessed, it takes two women to equal one man as a witness in court.
You're very correct. And that is still happening
Correct.
as we speak.
So what I'm
It's
trying to
still
say
happening.
is it's time that the eggshell needs to be broken.
You're very correct. I
And
just want to remind all of our listeners that a program this morning coming to us with the kind compliments of Optimal Alternative Treatment Solutions Limited, LP 78 Monroe Road in Cunupere, opposite Palmis Park in San Fernando, two locations. Telephone contact 354 4977226. Those numbers again, 354-4459-4977226. I gently want to remind all of our listeners near and far that they've got a special with the scan. Take advantage of it now. And you've got this weekend. You could get your gift certificates. So make sure and call those numbers. Head on down to Optimal Alternative Treatment Solutions Limited. There are two locations. Call them to find out more about the specials for Mother's Day. Let's go to this brief at this time. Stay with us.
welcome to OATS, Optimal Alternative Treatment Solutions Limited, the future of healthcare, which provides full body scans, which we detect and treat cancer, tumors, all heart conditions, cysts, fibroids, dementia, Parkinson's, just to name a few. No radiation and medication is not needed. If you are tired of getting no results, call us at 354-4459 or 356-7226.
A unique place to visit for all Mother's Day shopping. The Mid-Center Mall Flea Market at the air-conditioned dome is now open until May 30th from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Big bargains, local and international exhibitors, safe and secured parking. Air-conditioned dome Mid-Center Mall Flea Market opens 7 days a week until May 30th.
We've got great news! New containers just arrived. Farbinja Expo is now extended until May 30th. Shop for Mother's Day and Indian Arrival Day. Be sure to check our Indian food court and arcade. We've got a wide range of antique, modern, Italian and Malaysian furniture available. You can also check us out for fashionable Bollywood style garments. All at Farbinja Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station, Shogunas. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Hoover Car Park, Hoover, 98 Endeavour Road, Shogunas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa. Today we're in conversation with Master Eric, and he's talking about the significance and the importance of mothers, the women in the world. And our program is coming to us with the kind compliments of Optimal Alternative Treatment Solutions Limited. They've got 2 locations. One, LP 78 Monroe Road in Cunupere, and the other opposite Palmis Park in San Fernando. Their telephone contact numbers are 354-445-9-497-7226. Master Eric, welcome back to the program.
Thank you,
And
Zelis.
I'd like you to please remind our viewers, even for those who are living abroad, of how they can contact you so that they could get perhaps gift certificates
Right,
for
so let
their
me,
mothers, their aunties, their family members in Trinidad.
right, so again, everybody, I just want to say that up until Mother's Day, we are doing a special. It's a scan that will scan your body, 867 parts of your body. There is no other machine that will give you the detail or in depth that this one will give. And this is the best way to say, Mother, I love you. because your mother's health is so important. I want you to understand, if the mother was sick, or she's always sick, or she's starting to get disabled, she can't walk, she's in chronic pain, her back pain, the functions of the home and everything else is going to go down. Number two, you don't want to see your mother in pain. So you would give us a call. Normally it's $1,150, Zelisa, for the scan, but we're doing a $400 reduction, which is, it's only $720. You will come in. Now, I had a lot of people call last night, Zelisa, and they said, we want to have our mothers come, but we have Mother Day function with the family, like a reunion thing. Things aren't, they can't bring them in by the actual date. What I'm telling you, everybody, call, make an appointment. So if it's Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, make the appointment before Sunday. And we will honor that. Because we don't want to take the mothers away from the day that they're getting celebrated. You know, so please, everybody, it identifies dementia, Parkinson's disease. It does heart problems, diabetes. Also, we have other machines now, Zelisa. And I want to get you on there pretty soon because I want to see how it affects you and how it helps you out. But there are different ways and therapies that we are broadening our horizon to benefit the people. So everybody, if you want to get an appointment, call today. You would call the main number 354-4459 or 497-7226. And we will honor as long as you pre-book your appointment. So
what I'm going to ask, what I would like my director to do, please, Nick, could you kindly put those numbers up boldly? I know normally you will put my number up, but put these numbers up boldly where you would put my number.
Yeah,
please put up 354-4459 or 497-7226.
Right.
I put call now for special. Yeah.
He has them up right now, Zelisa.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Now, let's look at another thing. Zelisa, I've had a lot of mothers and children with the fathers come into the office because there's chaos within the family. That there's no respect from the children to the actual father or mother, and they're disrespecting the mother. And I want to let you know something, everyone. You need to honor your father and your mother. That's in every scripture and every belief in the world. That is a must that you need to do. But the question comes up, Zelisa, what if the parents are treating the children terrible and beating the children? I want to go. A father has a duty to protect, to provide, not just financial, but shelter. They're supposed to mentor the children from a fatherly point of view. The mother has a duty. The mother has a duty of taking care, providing the food, cooking. Now, men can do that too. I'm a firm believer it's a shared task. A shared task of cleaning the house, doing everything in the house. It shouldn't be just left up to the mother. I think a lot of mothers in the world today are not recognized or appreciated for what they actually do in the household. But that mother also has a duty to bring up their children, teach them the right ways, not yelling at them, not beating them, not refusing to cook for them, or not even having food in the house. If the parents are doing that, they need to start relooking at their situation and what they are doing themselves. But no matter what, children, you still need to look up to your mother and father. Maybe they need some help. But it's a two-way street. One cannot demand respect or honor from the other one if they are not completing their duties. And one thing that I want to say, I've seen very little women that does not do their duties. A woman will go over and beyond what they need to do for their children. It's called motherly love. And where does that come from, Zelis? Where'd that come from? Who made that child? Who carried that child for 9 months? Who went through all the body changes and the sacrifices? It was the mother. When she couldn't hardly get out of the couch, and I think sometimes that's cute, Zelisa, because to me, a pregnant woman is so beautiful. They have that glow. They have that different look when they're carrying a baby. And then there's a super connection between the mother of the children, the mother and the children when that baby's in the womb. So that mother will go out and actually protect to the death of their child. They will always be there for that child. But the thing is, are they recognized for it? Are they appreciated? Go ahead.
If you'll allow me, I think in credit to women who there's some women who are stepmothers who get involved with fathers from broken relationships, and they've acted or been that role as mothers, and they've done marvelous jobs with children that are, not their blood children. Also, their mothers are mothers who would have adopted children. There are aunties, there are people in society other than who would have given birth that play and continue to do remarkable jobs in the lives of their children. There are aunties who step up and play a greater role than a mother, because their mothers, as much as they're good mothers, they're mothers who abandon their children as well.
Right.
So for those men, or men as you say, fathers that step up, we recognize them and their great contribution.
No, you're absolutely correct. And this is what I'm trying to get to, because it's a balancing act, Zelisa. Having a family needs to be balanced. It needs to harmonize. It needs to have understanding, peace, not arguments and quarreling. Let me tell you something. If a family has that, it needs to stop. Now, I have to put my hat off to the children where you stated some mothers abandon their children. And I've seen some cases to where those children turned out great, but it wasn't easy. It was very hard. But that's not a high percentage. But they need help, they need to get counseling, and they need to try to get back with their children and try to reunite and try to make it work. Because a child needs his mother. That's how important a mother is. They also need a father. Because a woman nowadays, Elisa, a lot of them are single with children.
You're correct.
And look at the workload that mother has.
Yeah.
without a father being present. You know, it is a huge task.
It is
And
a big responsibility. Master, with that, let's take this quick break.
okay,
And when we return, we continue this dynamic conversation about, mothers and the role they play in the lives of their children. This is the program Conversations with Zelisa in conversation with Master Eric. And our program today coming to us with the kind compliments of Optimal Alternative Treatment Solutions Limited. They are located LP 78 Monroe Road in Cunupere and opposite Palmas Park in San Fernando. Telephone contact numbers are 354 4459 497 7226. Call those numbers now for an appointment to get that steal of a deal for someone special in your life, a gift for Mother's Day. Please call 354 4459 497 7226. Let's go to these important messages.
welcome to OATS, Optimal Alternative Treatment Solutions Limited, the future of healthcare, which provides full body scans, which we detect and treat cancer, tumors, all heart conditions, cysts, fibroids, dementia, Parkinson's, just to name a few. No radiation and medication is not needed. If you are tired of getting no results, call us at 354 4459 or 356 7226.
Visit Agri Savers Limited, number 19 Orange Grove Trace, St. Augustine, for all your agriculture, livestock, pet, agri-equipment, hydroponics, cannabis, fishing tackle supplies, and much more. Open Monday to Friday 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Contact 473-6074, 663-1094. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Hello everyone, this is fitness expert Aloy Johnson, aka RJ. I am located at 92 East Drive in Champlain. What I do is take care of any chronic disease, any type of chronic diseases. This is what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you to make proper conversion so you can be the healthiest as you can possibly be. Call today for a free consultation, 736-3962 or 278-5102. See you there.
Tile Expression Limited, the #1 leader in tiles. Large stock, unbeatable prices, wide variety of porcelain tiles, ceramic tiles, wall and floor tiles, residential and commercial, granite and quartz countertops. Best quality from Spain, Italy, Brazil, India and China. Tile Expression Limited, conveniently located Monroe Road, Cunupere. Telephone 693-0015 or 223-TILE.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa in conversation with Master Eric. Our program this morning coming to us with the kind compliments of Optimal Alternative Treatments Solution Limited, and they are located LP 78 Monroe Road in Cunupere and opposite Palmas Park in San Fernando. Telephone contact 354-4459 497-7226. Master Eric, welcome back to the program. And of course, continuing our conversations on the dynamics of mothers, the importance of mothers in our lives.
So Zelisa, you know, I want to keep going on the sacrifice of a mother. And this is a big problem I'm seeing today. And actually, me and my wife had this discussion two days ago. Women, you're getting married, sometimes at a younger age, and sometimes at a middle age. And when you get married, everything should be good. And then you get pregnant, and now you're carrying the baby. Well, what's been happening, Zelisa, is there are changes in a woman's body as they're carrying the baby. And now as their womb is expanding, now a woman may inherit some stretch marks. Now, after she's had one baby, she might be a little puffy in front. But she's caring for the baby, so she don't really have a lot of time to exercise yet. But Zelisa, I've had a lot of relationships to where the man watches the woman after they have the baby, and they're saying, look at she. That's not how I married she. She's not looking the same. Look what you're saying. Because the same mother that born you and took care of you went through the same process. You have to look at your wife, the mother of your children, and say, look what she did. Look what she sacrificed for me to give me a son or daughter. You should look at those stretch marks as beauty marks. The beauty of your children as they were born. Zelisa, you know, sometimes I think humans were very petty. And we look for faults, not knowing what caused these conditions that people go through.
Yeah. Master Eric.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm getting some messages, and if you'll allow me to read them, I'd like to, please.
Sure.
So this one says, Master Eric's can is amazing. His staff is wonderful, and your results will shock you to know what is going on in your body. Zelisa, we should all be grateful to our mothers, even though they treat us badly. We are alive because of them, and we can become a better mother from our experiences.
Well, I want to thank that person for that comment.
Good morning, Zelisa, and to Master Eric. I want to take this time to wish you a wonderful Mother's Day in advance. Thank you, Alvin. And yeah, so I just wanted to get those off to you because I think it's important that you understand what you're also doing to the, people that wanted to recognize that apparently we've had someone that did this scan and was very, very appreciative.
Well, I want to thank those people for the comments, and they will see, once people come, Zelisa, they're going to see what is really going on inside of their bodies. You know, and my staff and myself and my wife, we will always give you 150% in trying to get you to recover. But Zelisa, where's the appreciation to women in the world, especially mothers? Zelisa, remember when I was talking about even yourself, you wear different hats per day. And I know that with your busy schedule and all the women out here with their busy schedules, by the time you get home, don't you really feel like kicking up your feet and relaxing?
There are days I do, but I tell you what, I don't cut corners and I don't compromise.
Exactly.
When it comes to my time.
This is what I'm getting at. You still get with your daughter, you make sure the homework's done, you make sure everything is ready, you still got work to do at home. All the mothers out here do the same thing. Even though they're exhausted There are times where even my wife, when their kids come home and she's going plus the work schedule, by the time her head hits the pillow, she's out. But until then, she's going 150%. You know, she don't show it because it's her duty. This is what she wants to do as a mother. So everybody out there, I want you to look at your mother this Sunday. And I want you to look at your mother every day. I just want you to see what she does. I want you to actually mako every day and say, wow. Now, after this program, I'm seeing what my mother actually does.
Yeah, not only that, Master, sometimes we are so caught up in our day-to-day lives that we neglect to give a little call or send a little message. And it takes nothing out of your busy schedule every day to connect with your mother, to make sure that she's all right, that she's okay. Also, I want a very deep message to go across that a lot of women, Mother's Day is coming up on this Sunday, and that's why, you know, you're highlighting this topic more so today. But there are husbands and wives that do not allow their partners to really enjoy their mothers because of for their selfish reasons.
Correct.
But just as you would want to spend that day with your mom, your husband or wife will also want to spend that day. So try and designate some time during that day to share the day to spend with each other's mothers, because very often, well, it's my mother and I want to go and we have to go. You know, try to be a little understanding and be respectful of the time of the day to share it. Spending a little with in-laws as well as your own. That is, be appreciative of both, not just one, you know?
No, you're exactly right. And what another thing I want to say to add to that, Zelisa, even this week, I've had 2 older mothers that come to me and they needed advice. Why? Their sons got married, and since they got married, they've had 2 children, but the wife will not let the husband contact their mother. And I seen the hurt in the mother's face that she cannot see her grandchildren. She cannot see her husband. Now, I also went into why this happened, but what I'm trying to say is no matter what, sometimes we have to put our differences aside. And like you said, let the wife or both have access to their mothers on this day to show that mother how much you appreciate them and what they've done for you. Sometimes, Elisa, we hold a grudge. And that grudge gets deeper and deeper and deeper. But when people start to really understand the value of time in our life, people will spend billions of dollars to live 2 months longer. Why? They want more time. And why are we wasting for something petty? We are losing that quality time between children and parents, especially the mothers. Over what? Something that don't even exist anymore because that time is gone. We need to put our differences aside. Every scripture in the world says that. Okay, you got to forgive those who go against you. You have to love thy neighbors no matter what. Okay?
Yeah.
I need you to start putting these differences apart, bringing families back together. Over what? Land? Money? Disputes? No.
Boy.
This needs to stop. Okay? Because let me tell you something. Zelisa, my father and my mother raised me. And they always said, There's nothing more important in the world than family.
So true. That is so
And he
true.
said that up to the day before he died. So what I'm trying to say is, people, Mother's Day is a day where she should be pampered a little bit. Is there somebody else that could cook for her that day? Make sure she don't clean that day? But then, Zelisa, it was brought up to me, is a mother only supposed to be recognized one day of the year? Or should a mother be
Exactly.
recognized every day in a little way? Like you were saying, if the husband's coming home, he don't have to pay $1,000 for a bunch of flowers if he don't have it. He could just pick up a little chocolate or something and give it to her when he goes home. And I said, thank you for being my wife and the mother of my children. A child can just pick up a little flower that's growing in the yard and give it to the mother and say, Mother, I love you. Here you go.
And that's more than any big thing you could get.
Correct.
With that, Mr. Eric, just want to remind all of our listeners, our program coming to us with the kind compliments of Optimal Alternative Treatment Solutions Limited, LP 78 Monroe Road in Cunupare and opposite Palmis Park, San Fernando. Telephone 354-4459 497-7226. Let's go to these messages.
Welcome to OATS, Optimal Alternative Treatment Solutions Limited, the future of healthcare, which provides full body scans, which we detect and treat cancer, tumors, all heart conditions, cysts, fibroids, dementia, Parkinson's, just to name a few. No radiation and medication is not needed. If you are tired of getting no results, call us at 354-4459 or 356-7226.
A unique place to visit for all Mother's Day shopping. The Mid-Center Mall Flea Market at the air-conditioned dome is now open until May 30th from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Big bargains, local and international exhibitors, safe and secured parking. Air-conditioned dome Mid-Center Mall Flea Market opens 7 days a week until May 30th.
We've got great news! New containers just arrived. Farbinger Expo is now extended until May 30th. Shop for Mother's Day and Indian Arrival Day. Be sure to check our Indian food court and arcade. We've got a wide range of antique, modern, Italian and Malaysian furniture available. You can also check us out for fashionable Bollywood style garments. All at Farbinger Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station, Shogunas. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Hoover Car Park, Hoover, 98 Endeavour Road, Shogunas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa. I'm in conversation with Master Eric, and today he's talking about the significance and importance of mothers in our lives. A program coming to us with the kind compliments of Optimal Alternative Treatment Solutions Limited, LP 78 Monroe Road in Cunupare and opposite Palmis Park in San Fernando. Telephone 354-4459 497-7226. Master Eric, welcome back.
Thank you, Zelisa. And there's another part of a mother that I want to get into. And Zelis, I know you have it, my wife has it, all mothers have it. You have that intuition. A mother has a sixth sense. And they can sense, even when their child, something going wrong. There's that special connection that God gave you because of that special bond that you have when that child is growing within your body, your womb. And God gave it to you, and that will never leave. But Zelisa, even in spirituality, I've been seeing that women normally progress faster in spirituality than men because they have that sixth sense. And women may not say things, but they know things. And they're very multitask, which men aren't. We're more single task. But I want women to know that there is a universe. God created the universe. And God created the earth. But without women, we wouldn't even be here. Women in the scriptures, Elisa, it states very clearly that women are the essence of creation. And I want every woman out there, because I don't have very long yet to talk, how special all of you are. And I want everybody out there to understand, right now, what would your life be if all women was removed from this earth at one time in the next hour? What would this earth be like? Zelisa? I don't even think
yeah,
we
I'm
can imagine.
thinking, lightless, lifeless. I'm reading, I got a message from one of our loyal viewers, and her name is Zorida, and I'm going to read what she says
Okay.
because I think it's important and it's a message twofold. And it says, let's see, I loved my mother even when she treated me bad, but I was just afraid of her. When she had pain, she would call me and not my sisters. I did it with love still. I never knew my emotions were so bad until I did the scan. It showed in my brains. It showed the right side of my brains were not functioning. So apparently this is somebody who came and did the scan and had all these emotions kept up. This is what I'm gathering from this message. Perhaps you could you could explain. Can you explain? Because apparently this lady had some emotions that she would have had over the years.
Right. What we
And when
did,
she did could you explain?
we actually found, Zelisa, where there's a part of the brain where all of this starts to store. And what it did, the system came up and found out that there were traumas in the past, something that came up to actually affect this individual. And we have many individuals like that. And with the same scan, we treated, and this person got over all of this. You know, it's just not just a medical scan. We treat everything within the body. And I really appreciate whoever wrote that. But there's a medical term, and it's called reactive insanity. Not that you are crazy. Reactive insanity means that you've went through something traumatic and it affected you. And over time, it does leave. So, but thank you for the comment. But
To
before
that
I,
lady, yes, thank you very much. Yes, yes, Master.
and I want everybody to know tonight we are having a podcast. It is going on tonight at 6:10. So all you listeners on U90, 97.5 and everybody on YouTube and Facebook, You could go on YouTube, Master Eric. You could go Facebook, Conversations with Zelisa TT. And I want you to watch tonight, especially if you're Hindu, because I'm going to have a special guest tonight, a Pandit Ji. I'm not going to give out who until you tune in tonight. And we're going to talk about how rituals are being done today and what effects, because they're being done the way they are, is that have a negative on the people of the public. And we're going to find out why they're doing what they're doing. I'm going to ask a lot of questions tonight. So you may want to tune in for this because it's going to be a very good program tonight. But again, Zelisa, I can't stress enough how much a mother means. And I want to let you know something. When I grew up, my mother and my father always installed discipline and respect. And my dad always said, if your mother asks you to wash the dishes, you never ask why. You just do it. And sometimes I was a naughty child. So I used to get licks, right? And my mother would make me go outside to the trees and pick my switch to get spanking with. But when she did correct me that way, she didn't beat me. I was a spanking. She would cry, Zelisa. Every time she did that. Yeah. And she told me, she said, I have to do this, but I love you. Oh. So what I'm trying to say, sometimes a mother has to discipline her children. Same as the father. But in a lot of cases, she really don't want to do it, but she does it. And it hurts her more than it hurts you. Why? That motherly love. A mother.
Yeah, and she only wants what is best for her children. I
exactly.
think children need to recognize and understand that.
And
that the mother is only reaching out the way she knows how to help you to be the best that you can be.
Right. Now, I'm not talking beating your child because that's wrong. But another thing that I need to look at, I'm talking about my mother again, Zelisa. She would cook a chicken, and back then when I was young, we only had meat once a week because my mom and dad didn't have a lot of money. Right. Do you know my mom would not take out no food until all the children and my father had food on their plate. And she would take what little pieces left for her. A woman, a mother, will always sacrifice for their children, or should sacrifice for their children. And this is what sets a mother apart from everyone else. So on this day, everybody, I just want, I wish, and I hope that you will get that recognition and that love that you deserve Sunday. And I hope, wish, that you get more participation in the household throughout the future years from your husband and your children to lessen the burden. Even though you don't look at it as a burden, you look at it as your duty, but to help you out throughout the house and around the place.
Yeah. Master, we've got to wrap things up.
Okay.
I want to thank you kindly for, all that you do and you continue to do. May God bless you, your wife, and your hardworking staff. And happy Mother's Day to your dear wife. And I know a lot of your staff members are women. My, Greetings to them for all the best as their contribution towards, even the clients that come in the motherly role that they play. God bless you all. To all
Thank
the
you.
mothers out there, happy Mother's Day 2023 with the blessings of God. And may your lights continue to shine and you do the best that you can. Or as mothers, God's choicest blessings coming from all of us on Conversations with Zelisa. And of course, many thanks going out to the management and staff of Optimal Alternative Treatments Solutions Limited, LP 78 Monroe Road in Kunper, opposite Palmas Park in San Fernando. Telephone 354-459-497-7226. Here's reminding you that with God, all things are possible. Have yourselves an awesome day and a happy Mother's Day 2023. I am Zelisa Budusing Rupani. Thanks for choosing us.